Alright, so I'm really excited about design, well, at least a floor plan I have for our library that I'm eventually going to build in my village. I won't be able to populate it with bookshelves for a while. I'm going to loot a stronghold for most of the bookshelves, but I can at least draw out the plan for it. And what I'm going to have, it's right behind where my head is right now. I'm going to draw out the plan for it. And right behind it, behind my head now, will be the librarian's house, and it'll be connected. That'll be really cool. Anyway, so here I go. Alright, so here is the finished floor plan for my library. So right there, that's the door. We got a double door. Wherever you see the diorite or birch planks, that shows there'll be a window. These little corners here with the granite, those are going to be like little reading nooks, and also there'll be towers. So there'll be towers on all four corners. And this back part here might just be the north, at least the northern border to the village. Maybe also the western. We'll see. We might expand out that way. Who knows how big this village will get. I'm not sure what I'm going to build it out of. I think the floor I'll make out of dark oak planks. And I think, yeah, the floor will be 1 block off the ground. This little area here will be like a foyer. And then in here will be a bunch of bookshelves. I'm planning for it to have 3 stories. It'll be a pretty big and impressive building eventually. But I have to figure out what I'm going to make it out of. Maybe I'll go hunting for some dark oak wood. I should find a dark oak forest somewhere. Get some saplings. If only I had a saddle. I I could ride around on a horse. But I do need to go exploring a little bit. I want to find a taiga biome where I can get spruce wood, and a dark oak biome where I can get dark oak wood, and a jungle biome where I can get bamboo. We'll see. Anyway, so that's the plan for my library. Well, here's a little bit of an idea for what it might look like. I'm using deep slate. It's a new block to this version. I don't know if it's new to 1.18 or 1.17, but it's new for me. And it's looking pretty nice. The middle here is going to have a higher floor than these nooks. The nooks will have little steps down into them. That hole is where windows will be. I'll eventually get a bunch of different colors of stained glass and put them in. The nooks in the front are south facing, which is where the sun is, at least in my hemisphere anyway. And the nooks in the back are going to be darker. They won't have as many windows, and they'll be for people who want to go and read without as much sunlight. So something for everyone in this little library. But I kind of want to lay the floor down, which means an expedition of sorts. I wanted to wait for an expedition until I had a diamond pickaxe, so I could go to ruined portals and gather obsidian and crying obsidian. But that's fine. I can just make a note of where they are if I find any. And maybe I'll find something else cool. Alright. Expedition time. It's decided.